Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Tessie. Today I'll be recreating this style. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly do that and let's get right into the video. So I've gone ahead to draft out my bustier. I have a detailed video on how to perfectly do this. I'll label this as my front yoke and then we're going to be cutting out the bustier. So guys, if you do not understand what I did, just watch my video on how to perfectly draft out a bustier and you understand what I did here. So I'll go ahead now to cut out the pattern and then I'll be closing my bust darts. So guys, we're good to go with the front pattern, and then for the back pattern as well, I've drafted it out. I put 2 inches for my zipper allowance, and then the half length is 1.5 inches shorter than the front half length because of the dart we took. So I've gone ahead to chalk out my neckline, add my measurement, my sewing allowance, place my dart, and then I'm going to be cutting it out. But before doing that, I'll label these as my zip allowance. And then at the zip area, I came in by 0.75 and then I slanted to the 2 inches area. So I'll go ahead now to cut out my pattern. After cutting out the pattern, we are good to go with both the front pattern and the back pattern. So this is what it looks like. So for this tutorial, the fabric I'll be making use of is a silk duchess, and I have with me 3 yards of fabric. So guys, what we'll do first is to cut out the flay parts. So now you're going to fold your fabric into a triangle. As you can see my fabric is folded in a triangle this way. So what we'll do next is take our waist measurement plus 2 inches for the zipper allowance, divide it by 2. This style is not really a full flay, so you take your waist measurement plus 2 inches for your zipper allowance divided by 2. So my waist measurement is 28 inches plus 2 inches, that's 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So I'll take my tape and check where I have 15 inches. So I chalked it there, and then I'm just going to rotate my tape to that point. So hope you understand. Your waist plus 2 inches divided by 2. So whatever you have, you chalk it. So we are cutting both the front and the back together. So I'm just going to cross check if I have my 15 inches, as you can see. So I have 15 inches at that point. So we are good to go. So now you take out your half length. This is a gown, so we took out the half length. So for the half length, and then you're going to chalk your full length. And because of the drape that we're having in the front, you're going to be adding extra 3 or 4 inches depending on your preference, depending on how full you want that drape to be. So after taking my half length, I've rotated my tape. As you can see, I'm taking the full length of the dress, so you rotate it all around. After doing that, connect your lines, and then we're going to be cutting it out. Like I said, because of the drape in the front, you can add 3 or 4 inches extra. So guys, for the half length part, I've gone ahead to cut out my fabric. As you can see, I cut out 2 pieces each because I'll be using the same fabric as my lining. I've also cut out the yoke, so I'll go and join my fabric. I'm not adding interface into it. She doesn't want that, so I'm just going to join the fabric. And then after doing that, I doubled my yoke. For the yoke, I doubled it, as you can see. So for the back, I'll take my dart, close the zipper allowance area and all of that. So this is what it looks like. I'll give it a very good press. After ironing it, I'm going to be joining my yoke to it, placing the right side facing each other, adding it with my lining, and then turning it. So guys, this is what the back looks like. I've gone ahead to turn it and then close the zipper allowance area for now. So this is what it is looking like. So what I'll be doing next is adding the front to it. So I've also closed the front, so I'm just going to place them right side facing each other and then stitch the shoulder area. So I'll stitch using 1/2 inch, and then we are going to be cutting out our sleeve. So for the sleeve, I folded my fabric into 2, then I folded it again. I'll be cutting the bow sleeve. So the length of my sleeve is 25 inches. So I'll use my free hand to curve out my armhole. So I'll go ahead now to curve the armhole. After doing that, I'm going to cross check if I have the accurate armhole that I needed. So what I'll do is from here, I'll just take it all the way down. It's a free sleeve. So after doing that, I'll go ahead now to cut out my sleeve. And after cutting out my sleeve, we're good to go. What we'll be doing next is notching and then folding the down part of the sleeve. So I'll fold it, and then I'm going to be adding my sleeve to the top part. So guys, after doing that, I've gone ahead to shape. This is what it looks like. So I'll open up the zipper allowance area, and as I'll be adding the down part to the top part, I've opened the zipper allowance area. I'll place the fabric right side facing each other, and then I'm just going to be stitching. After stitching, I'll add my zipper to it and then show us what what it looks like. So guys, after adding my zipper to it and shaping, this is it. This is what it looks like. So what we'll be doing next is working on the drape in the front. So what you need to do is just pick up your fabric this way, and then you are going to be placing it on the half length and stitching it neatly depending on how you want the drape to be like. So what you need to do is just pick it up, and then you are placing it wherever you want it to be, and then you're stitching it around that half length line neatly, and you're good to go. This is what it looks like. This is the end result. She's not here for fitting, so I'm just showing you guys what it looks like. That's the back view. Hope this tutorial was helpful. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, drop a comment, and make sure you're following me on all platforms at Sobites. I love you guys and do have a blessed day. Bye.